Well, hey there, it's Laura. And today I want to talk about something that gets overlooked when we discuss caregiving, and that is the toll it takes on your own health. If you're like me and most caregivers, you probably find yourself focusing all your energy on taking care of your loved one. But I want to remind you of something really important. Your health matters too. It's no surprise that long term caregiving can significantly impact your physical and mental well being. And today, I want to talk to you about that. So hang in there with me as I discuss the health risks of caregiving and, most importantly, how you can protect yourself. One of the biggest risks for caregiving, especially those providing hands on care, is physical strain. You might not even think about it when you're lifting, transferring, or even helping your loved one walk from their car to their doctor's appointment. But these repetitive movements can cause serious injuries over time. I've worked with so many caregivers who end up with back pain, shoulder pain, torn rotator cuffs, or even more serious injuries. The key here is learning safe body mechanics, like using your legs for lifting rather than bending over and using your back to lift your person, and incorporating simple strength training exercises to protect your own muscles and joints. Remember, a gait belt is really helpful too. And if your person doesn't have one of those, you can buy those right off of Amazon. And I want you to think about this. If you're injured, it becomes a lot harder to care for your loved one. So take those few extra seconds just to protect yourself. And secondly, there's the mental stress and the toll that this can take on you. Because beyond the physical strain, there's also the emotional and mental toll to consider. Chronic stress is almost a given when you're caregiving for someone with dementia. You're constantly juggling those appointments, their medications, your medications, and oftentimes there'll be some behaviors that happen. And that constant be ready on the go, that Johnny on the spot, that sort of mental alertness really wears on your mental and physical health. It can also increase your cortisol levels, keeping you in that state of fight or flight, because that stress doesn't just affect your mood. It can lead to high blood pressure, sleep disturbances, and even a weakened immune system. You might be thinking to yourself, but I'm locked into this caregiving situation, and what can I even really do about it? Well, one small step, which is practicing restorative care, and we've talked about this before, it's a term that I love because it's about renewal and not indulgences, like thinking of activities that recharge you, even if it's just 5 minutes of deep breathing or journaling, stretching, or stepping outside for a quick walk. It's a way to break the stress cycle, even if just for that brief little moment. And it can make a huge difference. Just try incorporating a few little ones throughout your day. The last thing I'm going to touch on today is something I see all too often: caregivers that are neglecting their own health, because it's so easy to push aside your needs and push yourself to the bottom of the list. But I want to encourage you to really rethink that, because routine checkups, staying hydrated, trying to eat as balanced of a meals as you can, these really are not luxuries. They're essentials to your well-being, and that's really super important. I know there never feels like enough time in the day, but even these small changes can help. Maybe try prepping some snacks, schedule that overdue doctor's appointment visit. And remember, you can't pour from an empty cup, and your loved one really needs you and your support. So let's try making some time to take care of yourself and make this part of your caregiving routine. I know that caregiving is hard, and it's easy to forget about yourself when you're giving so much to someone else. But protecting your health isn't just about you, it's about being there for your loved one too. So take those small steps Implement a few of these tips because you deserve to feel strong and capable as well. And if you're looking for more support, encouragement, and practical tips from fellow caregivers just like you who truly understand your situation, I want to invite you to join my community, the Dementia Caregivers Success and Support Network. It's a safe space where you can share your experiences, ask questions, and get advice from others who are on this journey too. Thank you for joining me today. And remember, I'm here sharing for you as you're caring for them. Until next time, take care.